Welcome back, YouTubers, to my channel of an everyday life of an Aspie. I want to question you all right now while I'm here. Obviously, even though if you're new to my channel before I ask that question, I'm Aspie. I'm all about creating mental health and awareness and sharing my life stories with suspicious syndrome and the like, along with tips and advice along the way, be it your general health versus your mental health. So if you want to see some more of these, as well as some other bits and pieces that I go in between of fun and games and whatnot, smash the like and feel free to join me in the bandwagon below with a subscription, because I try to do these on the daily as much as possible, Monday to Friday, or sometimes it's even just 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So this one's going to be another mental health one, because like I said, that mental health and obviously autism and is where I am with basically advocating for you guys. It was very nice. So this one I want to ask you right now for you guys, since this is all about travel anxiety. You know, do you hate travelling? For I sure hell as I do, because obviously, you know, when days are long and that waiting in queues and, you know, maybe in a crowd of people, you know, waiting for our turn to get our bus ticket or plane ticket, or even just, you know, to the point that you don't want to socialise with a lot of people, you know, and you want to be in a hurry to try and quickly, you know, get out there. That's just me from what I've experienced with my travel anxiety and now and again. So this one's all about going to bring out what's some of my travel essentials of what I bring with me sometimes when I am on a long journey, some for the trip when I do get anxious and for the change of scenery and whatnot. And hopefully you'll like this, smash the like button, and feel free to comment below also of your travel essentials of what you guys may bring if you suffer travel anxiety or whatever form of anxiety. So obviously with me, I bring my hand lotion with me to keep my hands soft, because obviously depending where I am, be it in a car or what have you, it tends to alternate my body temp and whatnot, so I end up having that for smoothness. Next on the list is obviously my water, obviously to keep me hydrated. Alongside with that is the water drops to add some flavour for me, so that I don't have that despicable taste of that ugly taste of dirt or whatever that some water brings. I also, in my kit, I hand sanitize. Obviously I'm running out, but I usually bring that. In saying this, anything minty, obviously mints does help as well as some flammurity. Sometimes if I'm lucky enough, I'll bring my lavender pillow that I just recently bought a year ago to help aid with my calmness, obviously. And in saying this, when I do it, I also have lavender based stuff, be it, you know, some form of incense or what have you. Sometimes some other incense flavours that does calm me down with my travel anxiety or anything like that is vanilla, as well as mint or what have you, as well as a bit of some flower kind of scents as well, and saying this to keep me calm. Also for me, I tend to basically carry all around a lip balm to keep my lips moist, pretty much, because you never know what level of altitude you'll be travelling, especially on planes. But I haven't travelled on a plane for a while, so that's all goods in that front. Another one is, for me, I find useful, is usually taking some snacks with me, be it fruit and nut mix like I've got here illustrated, or sometimes some dried fruits or dried up ginger or something to aid when I do feel like I'm going to, you know, literally throw up. That's where the mints comes in as well. Obviously if I feel that I am going to be on a long journey, that it's going to bring out so much, you know, anticipation there. And saying this though, also I try my very hardest to maybe bring some other bits and pieces along with me as well to keep myself busy. As we know, for many of us that are anxious when we're travelling long distances, you know, we need to have a form of distraction. So one form of my distractions are maybe doing some crosswords or cross stitch, pretty much, that keeps me on the go. Or sometimes I might end up pre-recording some music that I'm using on my phone right now, something of familiarity maybe for me as well, be it a photo or something to keep by me, you know, just to know that I'm safe and whatnot. And when saying this, on my phone, sometimes I might have a bit of, you know, music along the way, so I'll listen to some music and blow out, so to speak, either with my smaller headset or my larger ones, or even sometimes also I'll read a book is another one on a long journey, just to keep me busy. My mind wanders away into a different sanctuary for me, and that I feel that it's best to try and do this. Also, another form of relaxing tool for me in the reading is now and again I'll meditate on the word. Many people may not accept that, but everybody has their own form of belief. So sometimes I'll bring my Bible, or if I'm lucky enough on my phone that I'm recording from, I'll have a little travel Bible packaging thing to keep me on the go and whatnot. And also, in saying this, I'll usually have a book by me that is for journaling, even though I haven't started in this new journal yet. But I usually journal, write down my thoughts, to declutter my, thoughts, regardless of what's going on around me and whatnot. And some other ones for my anxiety. I also bring with me maybe something just to, squeeze and that now and again, like a stress ball or something to release the stress. Sometimes I'll just do some meditation techniques if it's a long trip, counting 1 to 10, breathing in and hold for 5, breathing out for 5, 3 to 4 times. Basically, I have a breathing technique. Also, another one is just some form of meditation, regardless if I've got a meditation app, just to zone out everything around me, all the hubbub and noise around me, regardless what it may be. I also, in saying this, I usually, maybe now and again, I'll bring a flannel, with water. If I've got enough water, I'll put some water on it and just cool myself down, because with anxiety, as we know, sometimes it's all about being prepared for that next attack when we know when our attack is likely to happen. Another form of relaxing techniques is just maybe just switch off, automatically, just by sleeping or what have you. That's what I do sometimes. Sometimes I might just quickly do a quick message to somebody close by, or even I feel that anxious, maybe just to make a quick call to somebody and actually just, talk to them, or even if for long trips if need be, as a tip for myself and maybe for others that has anxiety, of travel anxiety, maybe to have a travel buddy with you so that you know what's going down and they can look out for you when they suspect that you're going to have an anxiety attack or what have you. It's not like as if they're babying you. They should know the ins and outs about you, about how you feel when traveling or what have you, if you've got a best friend or someone close by. Another one is basically for some people that are travel anxious, they may be in with different conditions, need a traveling companion like their pets, like their pet dog or something along the way, to know that they're there, obviously. As well as another one is just to make sure that, maybe for me, sometimes I'll carry, many people may look at me strangely, a paper bag in all else fails, just to try and train myself, either or a balloon just to blow in and out of, just to focus on my breathing once that attack likely to occur. So these are quick few essentials what I do with my travel anxiety. When I do, smash the like button. Don't forget to comment below, as I said, if you do suffer from travel anxiety, and list what you take with you on your travels, regardless if it's a long or short distance. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't done so already, because as I said, if you would like to know more about me, this is where you're going to be at. Obviously doing it on the daily or 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, with my videos. And also in saying this, that hopefully turn on the notification bell so that the new content you'll see will be floating about, as well as following me on my social media sites. Share these videos around also to family and friends. So without further ado, guys, thanks for support, thanks for watching, do what you love what you do. Until next time, Aspie signing out, and I'll see you again soon. Ciao for now.